let's try the magenta. I've played with a watercolor. Dick Blick has a liquid watercolor that acts kind of like this, where when you put a couple of drops down and then you put another drop inside. Oof. Now that hit plain, and then here it's got little raindrops, little splatters. So I'm gonna try putting, and they look like they really need to be shook up because they're all the pigment looks like it's settled on the bottom. And so you drop a color inside, and so red and purple is gonna just make a darker color. But I like that outer ring, that outer edge. Let's see. Let's put white. There's a white. Let's see what the white looks like if I do a little drip of white in here. Ooh, look how pretty that is. So I don't know if this is how it's supposed to react, and I'm not going to put a paintbrush in it because these are not water soluble. I really wasn't that familiar with them. Clean up with Pinata Cleanup, which I didn't buy. So let's see. And I think you really need to do it while it's wet, and this paper seems to be really soaking up the colors. They're not running like I thought they would. And I taped this paper down. So most of the time when I see people work, the paper allows the pigment to run. Now I also have alcohol. You need 91% if you're going to use it on your art to make your art bleed. So let's just, well, get it to work. So that moistens it. It kind of looks like a rainbow. And so that gives me some fluidity to play with. And so let's just see what happens if we put a little drop of blue. Okay, so let's put a little drop of blue here, and we'll just use all the colors right there and see how they like each other. So let's put a little drop of green. This is Rainforest Green. Okay, and see how dark they are? So either the yellow or the white. Let's use the gold. Here's rich gold. But now see how all the pigment's at the bottom and it's kind of clear at the top? So make sure you shake it good. And let's put a drop. Now, where the heck did brown come from? See, I am not watching as they merge. Oh, look how pretty that is. Do you see it dance? Oh. Oh. Pretty. Yummy. I'll have to buy more of this gold. That's beautiful. I could have fun just making a whole piece of art with drips on this photo paper. I actually like that it isn't running. I like how it's merging in to one another, and the colors are just kind of merging. Let's see. I don't know if I used orange, but let's try. Let's try orange here, and let's try orange on that side of the pink because I love orange next to pink. And let's give it another little spritz with alcohol, because that's what's making it pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna move it because I do kind of want it to run a little bit. So I'm sorry if I'm moving it where you can't really see it, but can you see the gold pigment in there, the sparkle? It's really pretty. but I don't want to move it too much because I don't want to lose that pretty color that's going on right there, and I'm about to lose it. So let's put another little drop of purple here, and let's stick one up there. And let's see, purple. Let's just add a little bit of red on top of that purple, and let's see what happens. Let's see if it runs. Those are so dark. So I'll have to get some cleaner and find out what you clean it with. Maybe just alcohol. Duh. But do you see how it's getting like an eye, a nucleus inside there? Right where. So if you don't want to spend as much money on the alcohol inks and get these teeny tiny little bottles, of course you only use drops. They're a half fluid ounce. So they're tiny little bottles. You can go to Dick Blick and you can get liquid watercolors. They're student grade, but holy cow, they are gorgeous, bright colors. And you can work with them just the same way. You have to be careful not to get brown by mixing all your colors, but look at that beautiful color. See, I don't even have that color, but we made it some way. Now, here I'm gonna add a little bit of white in there. And see, I can see this as a fabric. Would be really pretty. And I'm gonna put a drop of the yellow on top of this blue. And it's dry, but we're fixing to turn it over, or I'll get another sheet. And let's try it on the other side, just to see how it does. But see, that's just beautiful. So here, the blue and the yellow, you're getting the green, and the blue was dry. Let's put a little drop of yellow on this pink and see what happens. Oops, 2 drops. And let's put a little drop on that red. Oh, that's pretty. I love that color. That is so pretty. That's pretty. It's actually making the gold bubble. Sorry if I got my head in front of the camera. It's making the gold bubble as it starts merging down and eating down in there. The gold's really pretty because it stays on top and it gives that gold luster. So what I will do, well, what I'm going to try to do after this dries, and we'll have to just do a different video. I really want to go in with a white pen, a gel pen, and make flowers. Okay, so I need to do a little bit more here because if I'm gonna have flowers, I want this solid, so I want some leaves up here, and not traditional leaf shapes. They may be round. Oh, look at that splatter. Okay, not really what I wanted, but we'll make something out of it. I really love that purple. So I want another purple, a little one there, and I want a little one there, and a little one there. Okay, and then I dripped one little dot of white inside that. Because if I dropped yellow, what am I gonna get? Brown. And I don't want brown for my flowers. Okay, so I need one more right up here. Okay. So I'll put this here and one more little drop. And then I think I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with just yellow because I haven't done that yet. And put a drop of yellow here and a drop of yellow here and there. Okay. Oh, I lost my purple flower. It's okay. I think I'm going to do red instead of orange. Okay, I'm going to put it next to it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Let's put this one, I'm going to put this one kind of to that corner and that one to that edge. So it kind of runs into it that way. Okay, so now, because I love that gold so much, I'm gonna actually do just a little. Okay, so remember just a minute ago when I sprayed and it splattered because I just went, so don't do that. Unless you want those splatters. I don't particularly care for them. So just barely mash your spray bottle and put it on there and let it just drip. Okay, let's put a drop of gold. See, that's going to be a beautiful flower right there. I can see it. So there'll be some pretty flowers, and then there'll be, oh, so that would be a pretty flower. See how it's got the shape, but it's a multicolored, like a rainbow flower. Oh, pretty. Let's see, let's just put a little gold out there by itself and see if we can get that to run. I like the gold on top of the green, and you know, I don't think I have the gold on the purple very much. But see, can you see that? Let's see if I can make that zoom up. Now see, I'm loving that. So let me zoom. Okay, so do you see this, how it's running? Do you see it sparkle and shimmer? Sorry, I can't get it any closer. Okay, so see how this is? Can you see this? Oh, crap. See the sparkles? It's just glistening and dancing. So let's pull it back down. Oh, you know what? I love that. Oh my Lord, I love that. That's so pretty to me. I hope y'all like it. Oh, I am loving that. But you know, as it dries, it's going to change. Okay, so I see one little speck of white here that I don't want white there. So I'm going to do just a little drip of orange right there. Just a tiny little bitty drip and a tiny little drip there. Okay. So we'll let that move. I'm actually going to put just a couple of drips. Okay, so I like that. Okay, so some alcohol around here. So see, there's another little different area running there. Oh yeah, I love it. See the really bright gold here? And so as I move it, as I move around, and look, I'm not going to move the painting. Pretty, love it. Love it. I love these alcohol inks. Now, if you go with those Dick Blick liquid watercolors, you're not going to get this. They're fun to play with, and I'll have to bring some home from the studio and play with those, show you what they will do, but you're not going to get these gorgeous, gorgeous bright colors. So anyway, I'm going to end this one, and we'll play on the other side. See y'all.